Okay, continuing volume. Now we're going to look at volume of pyramids. Again, this will be easier than surface area, but pyramid is always a little bit harder than prisms because you have to deal with the slant heights and the heights. Okay? The formula is actually just 1/3 B times H. And if we have time, I'm going to show you something in class about that, but maybe not now. All right, notice on pyramids, for surface area, we used the slant height, but for volume, we're using regular height. Okay, so that's the big difference. Okay, for pyramids, we use slant height for surface area, but H for volume. Okay, you still have to know how to go back and forth between them. So if I give you an example, let's give you a triangular pyramid this time. Okay, in this case, the bottom is the base because it's different than the other triangles. Okay, I'm going to tell you that the bottom is an equilateral triangle, and this is 6, and the height is 7. Okay, so the height is 7. Okay, so again we need the big B and we need the H. In this case, big B is an equilateral triangle with 6 on all sides. Okay, there's 2 ways to do this. If you know that an equilateral triangle has 60-degree angles, you could use the 1/2 BC sine A. That's probably pretty easy to use if you can remember that. If you didn't know that, you would draw in a height. Okay, since this whole thing is 6, then that makes that 3, and we need to find the height of the bottom triangle. Okay, so this is 8 squared plus 3 squared equals 6 squared. So it's 8 squared plus 9 equals 36. Subtract the 9 over, you get 27. Take the square root. So you get square root of 27. Now, here's where it gets a little complicated. This is the height of the base. It is not the height of the pyramid. It's just the height of the base. So, area of a triangle is 1/2. The base of the triangle is 6, and the height of the triangle is square root 27. Okay, and that gives you equals 15.6. So this is the area of the base. This is all just for big B. Okay, now what is the height of the pyramid? The height of the pyramid is 7. Okay, so this is of pyramid. Keep in mind when we're plugging into this formula, this H is for the pyramid. So we have volume equals, that's supposed to be a 3. I don't know why I wrote 2. Volume equals 1/3 big B was 15.6, and the height of the pyramid is 7. Okay, which gives me 36.4. So a little bit of complication when you have a triangular pyramid because there's lots of triangles going on which creates 2 different types of heights. Okay. Could have made that problem really complicated by throwing in a slant height as well, which in that case you would have had 3 different types of heights. As long as you're careful and you're keeping all of your heights separate and you know which one to use when, you should be okay. Alright, square pyramid. This time I'm giving you a slant height. And the side length is 12. We need our big B. On this problem, the big B is going to be easy. 12 times 12. 144. So sometimes the big B is really hard, sometimes the big B is pretty easy. It just depends on each individual problem. I know we've talked before about not blindly looking at every single problem example and using it as the one you're looking at for your homework problem. Keep in mind that every single problem is different. Alright, we're going to have to draw in our height here and make our triangle. Okay, see the triangle here? Okay, the bottom part of this triangle is 6 because the whole length is 12, that makes that 6. So for our height, we have a triangle, that's 10 and 6. Okay, and we need to find h. So that's h squared plus 6 squared equals 10 squared. Simplify, subtract, square root, height equals 8. So the volume equals 1/3 big B times 8 equals 345.6. Alright, so there's your pyramids. Again, you have to make sure you're using the right height, and you have to make sure you're finding the area of the base.